Hey guys, I thought I'd share with you today just a couple of things that I found very applicable right at the start of this journey, this path of cancer and surviving cancer. Um, right at the very beginning, you have to get over the shock of the doctor or oncologist or whoever is the one that's bringing you this news that your body is revolting against you and that you have cancer. Um, for me, it hit like a thunderbolt, and um, there's no real way of coming to grips very quickly with being told that there's a very good chance that your life is going to be shortened and that you're going to die. After you get through that initial shock, your body reacts and you get this weird grief thing happening. And as you sort of begin to come to terms with it all, you have a flip flop going of anger and grief and anger and grief, and that was a hard one to sort of come to terms with and get put in a place where I could cope with it. The first month, I basically just wallowed in bed and did my best to get my head around things. I can't say I was a particularly nice person to be around, but it was the only way that I knew that I could deal with being told that I was going to die. And you get this, like I said, this flip-flop of grief happening backwards and forwards. And I got to a point after maybe a month or so, and I had to reach a decision. And that decision was, what do I do from here? In hindsight, I should have been looking at information or getting information from the correct people, surrounding myself with support and getting to learn the enemy, finding out about this disease. But what I did in my own way was I reached a decision where I could either stay in bed and wallow or live on a couch and take lots of meds and basically medicate myself to death, or I could get my butt out of bed and make the most of every day that was left to me that I'd been given. And that's what I did. I got my butt out of bed and tried my best to carry on with getting things done and trying to not go back, because once you reach a certain point, you realize you can't go back. That's it. You're done. And this lot that you've got laid out before you is that's what you have. So you have to make the best of it. And motivation can only come from your own mind and from a greater source, i.e., God, whichever way that you view God, whichever way you view the higher source, the creator, you need to have something very powerful to help you get through it. And I found that within the first couple of weeks, I started to get up and about and do things and get things done. The sense of accomplishment of just achieving small stuff grew more and more profound, in the respect that I felt that I was getting things done. I felt that I was still a useful human being, and that's another one that you've got to get through. You've got to find a purpose, and it's very easy to lose purpose, to lose hope, to lose direction and focus, and just wallow. And pushing through that can be one of the hardest things that you'll ever do, but it can be done. And once you get to that point where things are starting to ease just a little bit, and you're getting some satisfaction from just everyday ordinary things that really meant very little to you beforehand, now take on a more profound effect. They mean more. So if you dig into it, you'll find a way. There's always a way around things. There's always a way to go through things, and there's always a way to reconstruct and to make yourself a better human and to carry on. So I'm going to leave you with that little note for now, and hopefully someone will get something out of that. Thanks for your time. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you flip side.